the bank, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Here's Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 5-point game. Over in the corner, Williams. Oh, good with the triple. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. Champagnie. That one's in, his first shot this game. The Bulls off to a slow start. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Pass to Barnes. Teardrop shot. And yes, it's good. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Fantastic touch, like a little rainbow from Paul.
Back to Giddey. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the inside. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Big man Vooch showing some quickness on that release.
The shot by Paul, nobody around. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Vucevic.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Nobody near Williams. And the Bulls another three.
The all-around game of LaVine, an excellent passer for his position.
Inside. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Paul outside. Down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. Floats it up for Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
To the wing on the left. Back to Paul. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. No good there.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Finished off the break. He has 7.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Champagnie. Paul outside. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Works just as hard inside. Great footwork for Paul. Leads to great results.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. That 3 off the mark. To the middle. Here's Sochan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And so Sochan Both of them. Levine feeling it out a bit. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
19.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
First team.
Pass to Vucevic. Three-pointer does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Launches it from deep. Paul grabs the board.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Paul for 3. They get the rebound. Oh, that's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Ball with the bucket.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
The drive by Paul. Fires from 14. And another basket for San Antonio.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Pass to Levine. The shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. Wembanyama, right side. Barnes outside. Launches a 3. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. There's some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
High post Vucevic. 6 points for him. Outside, Ball. Back to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
No good on the second free throw. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Paul. Softly drops in the floater. Paul's got 11 points.
in the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Rebounded by the Spurs. An even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Into the lineup for your Spurs, number 5.
Bulls trail by 10. Here's Giddey. And it's off from three-point range. Here's San Antonio now. Pass to Wembanyama. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Ball. Second chance shot. This one for three. Here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
You have to watch this. This man has elite athleticism, and it makes him a threat on that offensive glass.
Here's Vassell. Out to the wing. From deep, Collins. San Antonio again missing. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game. Ball with the bucket.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Kicks it out to Collins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Collins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And it's Vucevic missing. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Castle. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Here's Vucevic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Vassell with it. Williams picks him up. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. There's a screen by Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vassell. Rebound by Williams. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Williams for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Vucevic with the bucket.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama. And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Here's Wembanyama. No good with the wing jumper.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From outside the arc. Here's Giddey. Here's Vucevic. 9 points in the game so far. Drills the three-pointer. Levine's got 5 now.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Spurs leading by 6. Vassell outside. Over in the corner, Barnes. Outside Collins. Here's Vassell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice fake out by Vassell. There's a lot of nuance to his game.
For San Antonio, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. A steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Count it, good. Castle's got 9 points here in the second half.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Here's Vassell. Finished off the break. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. The Spurs making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for your
55 seconds left to play in the third. Spurs leading by 12. And stolen by Giddey. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Ball from long range. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Over in the corner, Paul. And stolen by Wembanyama. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Paul. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Ball. In the corner, it's Levine.
Spurs foul.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Just solid from the line. Levine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Wow, let's hear another round of applause for your Spurs High Squad dance team. Come on.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And so Levine nails both of them. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. The wing jumper off target. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. 42. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Castle. Here's Sohan. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the three.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Here's Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Castle. Off target from outside. Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Levine. Lets the three fly. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's Sohan.
Timeout.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 10. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Sohan. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Paul goes in. It's Vassell on the wing. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Vucevic with the bucket. 14 points for Vucevic.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Vassell, right side. Clock at 6. And it's Vassell with the foul.
Devin Vassell.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bulls trail by 10. Here's Giddey. And he dunks it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Paul, right side. Pulls it up. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chris Paul picks up that.
This is the smart play by Ball, staying committed even while getting fouled.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone. That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Back to Vucevic. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He has decided it's the right time to talk. 1:32 left in the 4th quarter. Paul for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
What I like about Paul is he picks smart shots to take, especially when they're behind the arc.
Outside, Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
Man, I love that turnaround jumper. What a tough shot to defend.
.54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Back to Giddey. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Ball from long range. Rebounded by the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Wembanyama outside. Shot on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game.
Spurs foul. Chris Paul. 3rd personal foul.
And the first one drops.
2nd team foul. Shooting.
Ball hits them both. Here's Vassell. Misses there. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid